evening.
Kids Health Watch with Dr. Sang is sponsored by Sang Pediatrics.
Well, now it's time to focus on the physical and mental health of children and their parents with Dr. Nu Sang from Sang Pediatrics. Dr. Sang, as always, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Carl.
So we're going to be focusing on the gratitude and how it affects the well-being for both the parents and their children.
That's right.
So how does the gratitude and brain health kind of go back and forth and influence each other?
I'm glad you mentioned brain health because I've been doing this segment now for almost a year, talking about parental anxiety and mental health and stuff. And I want everyone to remember that the brain is malleable, it's plastic, it's not set in stone. And if we express gratitude, we turn on pathways that help our mental health and help us feel happy. And so I want to go on the show and share that with the crew.
And one of the things that I'm very curious about is the gratitude. It doesn't just impact the mental, does it have a physical impact as well for children?
Absolutely. So not just the children, but the parents, and the parents model for the children. So if the parents can set a good example for the children, when you express gratitude, it actually releases dopamine and serotonin. Serotonin may sound familiar to a lot of people because that's what Prozac and Zoloft do.
Ah, okay, that's why it sounds familiar.
So
okay.
it's like your own natural antidepressant if you actually express gratitude or actually feel gratitude or actually take in. That's the other part of this puzzle where some people are like, when somebody says thank you or expressing gratitude maybe to you, Carl, are you the type of person who said, oh, no, I don't do that? Yeah.
I'll be honest, I will accept, you do a great job or anything, but I'm always a person, and I've never been hesitant to admit this, is what could I do to be better? I'm one of those that likes to know, I'm appreciative, but I also want to know, hey, how can I become a better person, a better man, a better husband, and everything like that?
We're all trying to strive for perfection, right? As a physician, I want to make sure that my patients are taken care of 100%. I want to get 100% on every test and everything like that. But at the same time, we can't always achieve it. We talked about perfectionism earlier this year. But also, I remember when we talked last, you were surprised that I get 1-star reviews, right? And I was like, how did you get 1 star? I was like, no, I get them, But sometimes if I focus on the 1 stars, I don't take in all the 5 stars, And I want to be able to take that in because it helps boost my morale, my mental health, and boost my ability to be a great doctor, husband, father, et cetera, et cetera.
And in fact, what are the long-term benefits of the gratitude, not just for the practices from the parents, but also for the children as they grow up?
So again, the children are taking in everything that the parents are doing. And so if the parents model for the children will grow up happier. They'll actually achieve greater academic success. They'll become more resilient. They'll be able to handle stress better so they can think through the stress. It actually, again, the brain is just neural pathways. If we turn on the pathway that is happy, resilient, able to take on stress, and we don't turn on the pathway that holds our inner child, hurt inner child, generational trauma, etc., the children will be much more successful in life.
And I know we got a little bit under a minute, but I do have to ask about the gratitude enhancing. Does it have an emotional and social intelligence boost for that as well?
Absolutely. I mean, everything we talked about, right? Whether it is becoming resilient, handle stress better, that also plays a part in our social interactions. Those people who can't handle stress, they melt down and stuff. Well, are they going to be at KMPH? Are they going to be a good employee? Are they going to be at Sang Pediatrics? I mean, healthcare is very stressful, and so we want to employ people and help them grow as people, at our businesses because those are the type of people we want to be around.
And I feel like this is something that not only the children can learn, but also the parents as well, and even us in our day-to-day. Dr. Nu Sang of Sang Pediatrics, it's always great talking to you every single time we come by.
Yeah, I really appreciate you.
And if you would like to watch the segment again, or maybe find some information on how to contact Dr. Sang at one of his 3 pediatric locations in Fresno, all you gotta do is click kmph.com, click the tab labeled Kids Health Watch from the Great Day drop-down menu. Great day. We'll be right back.